Assassin's Creed is a great franchise and one that I clearly enjoy a lot. However, each game offers many unique elements and aspects that help make each one a great experience to play through. From funny moments to interesting characters and impactful storylines, Assassin's Creed is full of things that just make it so good. Although it's tough to identify what element from each game is the best, I sat down and cranked my brain on this one to pick out the very best single thing from each mainline Assassin's Creed game. So without a further ado, let's get into the list. For Assassin's Creed 1, the best thing about this game has to be the fact that it's where it all started. Sure, Assassin's Creed 1 was pretty repetitive and had a lot of broken parts to it, but it was where the entire series kicked off. It started this amazing franchise that I'm still talking about to this very day. There's a lot I could talk about in regards to Assassin's Creed, but I did make a video about it a while back if you want to go check that out. Now for Assassin's Creed 2, I think we can all agree that the best thing has to be Ezio Auditore. One of my favorite video game characters ever, Ezio is a great and well-written protagonist. He's funny, interesting, strong-willed, determined, and charismatic. He really made playing Assassin's Creed 2 a fun and well-rounded experience. For Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, the best thing has to be the updated combat system. Since Ezio has matured and grown as a master assassin by this point, his combat excelled and grew as well. Although it was a bit of a simpler combat system, its intensity and ability to properly integrate double hidden blade combat was a perfect way to give more weight to Ezio's combat abilities. This game was just great all around. Assassin's Creed Revelations may have been the end of the Ezio trilogy, and we got so much out of it, but the best part about it, in my opinion, has to be getting the chance to revisit Altair's story again. One of the more enigmatic and interesting characters in the series, we didn't get to spend much time with Altair. However, Revelations gave us more to his story and gave us a conclusion to his life as well. It was great seeing the Master Assassin, and I wish we'd just get a remake of the first Assassin's Creed already. Now moving on to Assassin's Creed 3, I really love Assassin's Creed 3 for many things, but I especially loved Haytham's arc in the game. Haytham is definitely a super unique and interesting protagonist and antagonist in the Assassin's Creed franchise. I recently made a video about how Ubisoft really needs to make Haytham his own game, but seriously, Haytham is such a great character. He's calculating, smart, ambitious, and is the son of Edward Kenway. He really needed more time on the screen. For Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the best part about it has to be the advancement of the naval combat system. Black Flag gave us a pirate adventure on both land and sea, and the game really gave a lot of weight to the naval fights. It introduced one of the more unique features of Assassin's Creed, and it also helped define Black Flag as the game that it is known as today. I personally really liked it, and I think it was one of the best parts about Black Flag, aside from Edward. Assassin's Creed Unity was marred in a lot of controversies due to its intense bugs and broken nature, but Unity has aged really well. It's a really good game after all. But the best part about Unity has to be its smooth and expressive parkour. The parkour is definitely unrealistic, but it's so much fun and it makes climbing up buildings and escaping from enemies more engaging. Broken as it was, Unity gave flair to its parkour system. Assassin's Creed Rogue's best part has to be the fact that we get to play an entire game from the Templar perspective. It's definitely a shift away from the main style of Assassin's Creed, but we get a glimpse into the world of who's supposed to be our sworn enemy. I think it's really neat that Ubisoft gave time to develop a Templar character. I just wish it were a little better of a game. Assassin's Creed Syndicate was a decent game, but it's largely one of the more forgotten Assassin's Creed titles. Either way, the world of Assassin's Creed Syndicate is really great. Industrial-era London is full of new additions to Assassin's Creed, including a train system, a lively world with lively NPCs, and more. All around, you really feel like you're there when you're playing Syndicate. Assassin's Creed Origins is up next, and I think that there's a lot of great things I can say about this game. However, my favorite part about Assassin's Creed Origins has to be the amazing setting. Ancient Egypt is likely one of my favorite historical time periods, and Assassin's Creed really did an amazing and phenomenal job of capturing the amazing designs and architecture of the setting. Plus, since ancient Rome had been taking control of parts of Egypt by then, it was really interesting to see the cross between the two empires and Origins through the setting. Assassin's Creed Odyssey was a controversial game, but I personally really enjoyed it, and I have to say that my favorite part about Odyssey is the fact that you basically get to play a Spartan simulator. It may not be the most Assassin's Creed game in Assassin's Creed, but being able to play as a Spartan mercenary and go around ancient Greece pummeling left and right and doing absolutely anything you want is seriously so much fun. Interestingly enough, I think Odyssey is one of the only Assassin's Creed games that just kind of lets you attack civilians pretty much without consequence. Well, I mean, they send mercenaries after you, but like that's not really a consequence, so to speak. Assassin's Creed Valhalla may not be my favorite Assassin's Creed, but I really liked the inclusion of the Hidden Ones in Eivor's story. We finally got to see more assassins again, and the Hidden Ones were a very neat addition to the game. Basim and Hytham were very interesting characters, and Basim turned out to be a lot more important after all. And we obviously will get to see more of Basim once Mirage releases, hopefully soon, but until then, let me know in the comments what you think is the best thing about each Assassin's Creed game. Don't forget to subscribe with notifications set to all so you never miss out on another upload. Leave a like while you're at it too. Check out my military sci-fi series and my newspaper. The links to those are in the description below. Follow me over on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Thanks again, and Symbiosis out.